John, this is our fan. He finished his work and he goes to a Sharks game. The Caltrain arrives. All the fans and the common folk get on. On the Caltrain, John finds that he's quite alone. There's not many fans. Well, no problem. He knows he's going to have a great time. And sure enough, he arrives, goes past the Caltrains, past the parking, does not go to the west side because that's empty, does not go east because that's empty, but goes straight to the SAP Center. And he has a fantastic time. But when John goes home, most of his experiences, he realizes, are only confined to the center. Beyond that, there's not much. And next week he won't be able to go to the game. And he doesn't have much incentive to actually watch it on TV because, well, it only really functions if you're at the stadium. This is a huge issue. The Sharks so far are very much event specific. Stadium is great, but then the experience only lasts inside the microcosm, inside the Shark Tank. The Shark Tank is exactly that. It is a Shark Tank. We think it's time to break the Shark Tank. Oh God. Boom. How can we bring down these walls to allow memorable shark experiences, a social experience, seamlessly flow outside of these walls? This is what we present to be the Seamless Project. And there's two parts to this project. The first one is actually the Caltrain itself, a symbol of the daily commute. Rather than let fans disperse themselves along like this, why not have all the fans move to one cart to the front? That way, when the fans get on the train, they get the feeling that the place is packed, full of Sharks fans. It creates a social place. There's no tailgating allowed at SAP, but on the Caltrain, people are allowed to drink. Why not let them pre-game tailgate? That creates an experience that seamlessly flows from the daily commute of life, the daily work life, and seamlessly moves straight to the SAP Center. It creates a link, one that you can easily bring back home. Then, once actually at the Caltrain, at the SAP Center, there needs to be something that changes. There can't be the continuation of this closed door policy that makes the place just another place that you have to pay to get into. It's time that we change it from just a paying place to a location, a sort of landmark, a hotspot for the Sharks. And this is actually done quite simply. The implementation is extremely easy. The idea is simply have some projectors on the outside, project video onto the side of the building. I'm sorry, I'm having to do this manually. Okay. Project videos onto the side of the building that, in a sense, open up the activity to the west and the east, but also make the place lively and active. It creates a feeling that the place is actually a center, a focal point of shark activity that's emanating the shark activity. It also makes that feeling of exclusivity a little less intense. Additionally, there can be vendors on the outside. The idea is to create the same environment that's inside that functions so well, that microcosmic Shark Tank world, and bring it to the outside. Open it up. Also, on non-game days, even when there's no vendors or anything like that, as long as there are still videos playing of some sort on playback, it makes the feeling that the place is still alive and it is still the home of the Sharks. This can be further pushed on social media, the Caltrain part at least, by doing competitions, fan competitions such as hashtag Sharks to the Front, so that the fans, I lost my good. Oh, here it is. So the fans actually take photos while they're going through these experiences, either when they're hanging outside here or when on the Caltrain here. They can take the photos and upload them online, and some of these photos will get featured on the Megatron, or Megabox, or whatever it's called. And the idea is that there's a social experience that is outside of the Shark Stadium that can be pulled from home to the stadium and back to home to create more incentive to recreate and relive these experiences in the future. Extremely easy to implement. The rollout strategy would be on the Caltrain where there's already advertisements, and they can be they can just switch the advertisements to Sharks to the Front. And the rollout and implementation for the stadium part would be obviously very easy. It's just a matter of bringing some things down a few flight of stairs. Yep. Team 12.